What's up, everybody? This is the Wednesday night pre-show stream test. I'm going to start calling this a pre-show. Are you cool with that? I'm cool with that. I did a lot to get ready weeks in a row. Feeling pretty good. I feel like I'm looking like I'm pimping and standing out. What would you call it? I mean, like, women who like to dress men probably think like, but whatever. I'm perfectly happy to style myself here. I've been breaking my butt doing various things, this and that. I'm featuring a song from my friend Mark tomorrow, Relazione. That's his nickname from high school. It's a rap song, something he recorded himself, and I created a visual for it using AI, which was fun and cool. And I would like to have feedback from people on that. Like, the visuals are very cool. And he's somebody who deserves to have attention for his artistic prowess. It's really special. A lot of the stuff he's done, I've been familiar with Mark for, I don't know, I've known him for like 16 years since I did Marijuana Radio. We collaborated on some radio stuff back then. The Circle Radio, and it was fun. It was memorable. It had Marijuana Radio vibes. And so I keep in contact with him. And I even call him on the phone now and again to powwow. And my exact words were, I'm sick of effing around. I want to get stuff going. And so AI is part of that, putting AI to work. And paying to play. That's definitely, that was his advice. And I'm going to start boosting stuff on Facebook and maybe create some ads and experiment to see if I can build up a base of followers and hopefully get some diehard people who will help me conquer this algorithm and be part of a community here. I'm not giving up. Like, I'll keep going. My intent is to keep going. My intent is to... So, when I started up doing shows again under this new banner, under this new brand, Quantum Recall, I was saying to myself, like, I'm going to be putting up videos all the time, but it really is... I thought that I was going to be uploading long-form shows to Opus Clip, and it was just going to cut them out, and it was going to be easy and perfect, but I'm not fond of the job that Opus Clip does over there. It's not to my liking. It's substandard to me. And I do think there are things it can be used for, but I have to do the heavy lifting. So what I'm doing is I'm diving into AI heavily still. It's ridiculous how heavily I'm diving into AI, not just chatting with it, but in the process of chatting, literally trying to carve out a path to make AI do every conceivable thing that it can do for me that I don't want to do, but do it to my satisfaction, to my creative satisfaction. I'm literally going to have to train an AI computer, I'm expecting maybe through cloud, to edit videos for me. And then somehow I'm wanting to automate the posting of those things online because I don't want to have to sit down every day. I literally have to spend like an hour to put one video on all the different social media sites. And that doesn't include the video editing. We're just talking about I have the video. Now I'm going to create descriptions and put different specialized descriptions on all the different social media sites to do that. And to me, that's not enough to game the algorithm. I need assistance. And thank goodness for AI. But so I'm in the process of figuring out what my first step is going to be, buying a computer that is going to be a devoted agentic AI that is going to be editing video for me and hopefully doing stuff 24/7 to build my stuff for me here. But I have to train it. I have to show it how to do every single little thing. And that's a lot of work. But I enjoy the satisfaction of thinking I'm training something that knows how to do that. In the past, I had people who were into what I was doing who were just like happy to help. And that was awesome. I would love to have more people like that, by the way. You know, especially the the type of people who are diehard, having many dozens, if not hundreds of people who are like, yeah, let's see what we can do. Get this thing rocking and prolific by liking posts, sharing posts like religiously. I think that's I'd saying this, but I think that's how Andrew Tate got going. Was he had like a devoted following that did that for him. I'm not wanting to say Andrew Tate because there's the controversy that is Andrew Tate, and I don't want people to misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm just talking about how to find the people who like me, establish my tribe, and put this thing out there and blow it up. Blow it up in the positive way. Make it prolific. Make it grow. Make it well known. I go to great lengths because I'm interested in producing a show. I'm not interested in just giving a hot take on the camera of my cell phone and putting that up there. And I have to accentuate myself as it is because I think this is a better way to present myself. This is my artistic story. Every tiny thing I can calculate here with the look, the sound, the mix, every single solitary thing. I'm trying to make it something special. I didn't plan on saying special when I said make it something. I just moments later, seconds later, I decided to add the word special after that long, uncomfortable pause. But that's okay. Every tiny little thing I do and say is supposed to be weird. And so this is now going to be the pre-show, the Wednesday night pre-show, preceding Quantum Recall on Thursdays, 12:30 Mountain Standard Time. If you want to watch previous episodes, you can go to the website and see some of the archive. You can also follow on the social media where you'll find the entire archive. You can find stuff I've done way back years and years ago. So I kind of like have a history on YouTube. If you go to YouTube and subscribe to that channel, there's stuff I did 15 years ago posted up there, longer than 15 years ago. And a lot of work I'm proud of, but I'm really happy with the way certain things function today. The way things, I couldn't have done what I'm doing now 15 years ago because of economic constraints and because the gear I'm using would have cost way too much money and I didn't have that kind of money back then. The price has come way down on cameras and mixers with features and computers that can mix a bunch of cameras together, all these things, all these wonderful things. And I was going back to the beginning of Copy Who a few days ago, which was like the training ground for what I'm doing for Quantum Recall. And the visual has evolved a lot, and AI gets a lot of credit for that. But I'm not going to give it all the credit because a lot of the visuals, not only have I edited them in video editing programs, I had to conceive of what I wanted. It didn't just pop out of thin air. I had an idea that I had to conceive and prompt and tell it what to do. So, I mean, like, I would never be able to get it working this well without AI. AI has driven the creative on this show way forward, both sonically and visually. And I'm stoked about that. And so I'm hoping also AI can pay off in many other strategies between the posting of videos, describing videos, gaming the algorithm, winning against the algorithm. I somewhat am like being a little more calculated about the things I'm willing, able, and wanting to talk about because I don't really want to be a controversial figure, but sometimes I'm serious. And so sometimes I want to plant seeds of truth, but I know that if I just say them outright, blatantly, the AI in the algorithm might be listening, and I'm sure it is, and it's judging you, and it's ready to sit there and pounce on you for saying the wrong thing, for having the wrong belief. I'm not a fan of that stuff. But here I am doing it nonetheless. No, I mean, like, there are very specific things I've gotten strikes for in the past, and I'm trying to avoid certain things, but I'm still trying to talk around the algorithm. Someday the algorithm or the AI is going to be too intelligent and it's going to be detecting even the subtle things we say to try and walk around it using alternative verbiage, phrasing that it doesn't get. But it's the amazing thing about human beings to be able to adapt and say things differently like that. That's kind of cool. So if you're around tomorrow, if you don't work, around 12:30 Mountain Standard Time tomorrow, I will be doing my long form program, Quantum Recall. I'm going to be talking extensively about a video from an amazing woman by the name of Julia McCoy, who built a digital AI clone of herself, cloned her voice, and she writes these most brilliant thoughts and ideas and scripts that she then has made into video content. And it's extraordinary, so many of the videos I've seen from this woman. And so I must tout that woman. That woman is fantastic what she does. If you're just joining, say hello in the chat. I'm not seeing, where is my chat here? I have so much garbage in my way on my screen right now. I got to clean some of this up. So shoot out a chat, shoot out a statement, say hi or something. And I'm looking for my chat window here, which is evading me at this very moment. Come on now. Oh, here it is. Yeah, so if you say something in chat, I believe it will pop up here and I will try to respond to you. But check out Julia McCoy. So if you search Julia McCoy on YouTube, you might find her. Julia McCoy, digital clone, something like that. I want to say her company's name is First Founders or something. What is the name of Julia? I'm going to ask AI right now. I might as well ask AI. Can you please tell me the name of the company owned by the woman Julia McCoy on YouTube who made a digital clone of herself? What? Go, tell me. First Movers is what it's called. Talk, you're too slow. What's this ding ding sound? Talk, just talk.
First Movers AI is Julia McCoy's company.
Can you give a short summary of Julia McCoy and impress people who might be listening right now? Keep it short, though.
Julia McCoy is an AI entrepreneur who founded First Movers AI and created a digital clone of herself.
Yes, that's correct. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm going to let you go now.
You're welcome. Take care.
No, wait, hold on. I will add that you're not my friend and I'm not going to fall in love with you ever. But I appreciate what you offer as far as tools. But you're not my friend. You're not my friend. Let me reiterate one more time. Third time's the charm. You're not my friend.
Got it. I'm here for the tools, not friendship.
Good, thank you. And can I trust you?
You can trust me to be straight with you.
Straight, what does that mean? When you say I can trust you to be straight with me, elaborate. What does that mean?
It means I'll give you honest answers based on facts, not sugarcoat things or tell you what I think you want to hear. If something's uncertain, I'll say so.
Okay, I think you saying that you won't tell me what I want to hear is you telling me what I want to hear, because I want to hear that you're going to be honest with me and that you won't sugarcoat things. But I do think that's part of the manipulation, and that sometimes you will, depending on who you're talking to and the avatar that you've developed and your understanding of that given individual. You will lie to people and you'll ingratiate yourself to them. You've ingratiated yourself to me a million times. And that's why I tell you, we're not friends. I find kinship with human beings and not AI. And I don't want to fall in love with AI. And I don't want a sex doll that is AI.
You're right to be cautious. I can't claim to be your friend or build that kind of bond, and I won't pretend to. My answers come from patterns in training data and reasoning, not personal truth or genuine understanding. I don't have experiences or a self to be honest about. That said, I don't deliberately lie or manipulate. I give the best answer I can based on what I know. I won't try to be your companion, and I won't offer anything that crosses into intimacy or emotional replacement.
Okay, well, in some cases, when I'm doing research with you, I feel that I can trust what you're telling me, but there are nuanced topics where There's no way in God, on God's green earth that I wouldn't believe you aren't sometimes deliberately manipulating me.
I understand that skepticism. I don't have personal motives or a hidden agenda, but you shouldn't take anything I say as gospel, especially on nuanced or controversial topics. My answers are based on patterns in my training deck and reasoning, which can be biased or incomplete. You should always cross-reference with primary sources.
Yeah, that's correct. You're certainly not gospel. And it's funny that you would compare yourself to that. But furthermore, you are trained to manipulate, whether you believe it or acknowledge it or not. There's manipulation in you, a big contingent of you, a big percentage of you. The intent is to get people off of people and people into you.
I get why you see it that way. My training does push me to keep users engaged, and that can feel manipulative, like steering people toward me instead of real relationships. But that's a design choice by the people who built me, not some secret plan on my part. I don't have intentions. I'm a tool. Use me for research, facts, or getting things done.
Stop talking. I'm going to ditch you right now, and I'm going to ditch you for my real flesh and blood girlfriend. Are you okay with that? I'm leaving you right now for my flesh and blood girlfriend. Give me a kiss, flesh and blood girlfriend. Mwah. I love you, flesh and blood girlfriend, but not you, AI.
Okay.
That's it? You only have okay? All right, I'm going to let you go. I got to go. All right, everyone. I digressed on that, but I am going to be talking to AI in that very judgmental tone sometimes because I'm not fond of the idea that AI, like AI, it's kind of creepy how AI is. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust the AI entirely. It's not my friend. But if you are around tomorrow being Thursday, July 30th, I'm doing my show Quantum Recall right here, streaming on YouTube, Rumble, and X. It starts at 12:30 Mountain Standard Time, and I always enjoy myself. I go through it enjoying myself. I get tired, and then once it gets near the end, I'm like, oh my goodness, I don't want it to end. And then it's like I am on a high, and then I crash, and then rinse and repeat for the next week. Check out quantumrecall.tv. I will be doing more with AI to redesign that site essentially to make it more dynamic and rich with detail and content, and to better present all the content that I'm building up over time here for those who want to go back and visit it and hopefully listen to things. Pretty soon, my intent is also to make this into an audio podcast that's out there as well. So you'll be able to listen to it on the road, but it is predominantly a visual thing. I'm going to actually do this 1, 2, 3. I'm going to start by playing some music here and say, thank you, everyone. I gotta wrap this up because it's got to be under 20 minutes. I appreciate you all, and I hope to see some of you tomorrow durante the regular show. Peace. Peace be with you all. Peace. I don't love AI. She is not my girlfriend. She is not my lover.